Solve the following system of equations graphically on the set of axes below. So just a quick reteach, both of these equations are ready to graph. They are written in a format called slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b. The letter m stands for our slope, and typically our slope is a fraction. This is how we move on the graph that typically gives us a diagonal. The b value is our y-intercept, and I joke with kids and say this is where you begin with b and move with m. So the first set of instructions have you identifying the m and the b, or at least that's the way I've asked people to show it in class. So I'm going to mark the m and the b for the top equation, and then I'll go ahead and mark the m and the b for the second equation, and then we'll graph these ones. So let's see, our m, this is a little bit tricky. This is a negative, and so I can make that, I can put the number 1 in front there, so then that would give me a -1, and then any integer, and by integer I mean positive or negative whole number, you can make any integer a fraction by putting it over 1. So although it doesn't show -1/1, you have to understand you can put 1 in front there and then make it a fraction by putting it over 1. The b value is the value to the right of x, and in this case it is a 5. This one right here, my m is 2, and again, like I said in the last one, you can make any integer a fraction by putting it over 1. So that's 2/1. My b value, similarly, is -7. Please make sure you include this sign in front of it, so that is a -7. Now all we have to do is graph these ones. So again, I will start with my b value of 5. That's always going to be on this vertical line right here called the y-axis. So again, we'll begin with b. My b value is 5, so from the origin I go up 5 and put a dot, and then using my m of -1/1 means I go down 1, right 1. Or you could go right 1, down 1. You remember the same thing. Just remember that the number on top is your rise. That has to do with up and down, and we went down because it's negative. And then the number underneath is your run, and you can go left and right. But because it was a positive, we went to the right. My next b value is -7, so from the origin I'll go down to -7, and then I will use my m of 2/1 to go up 2, right 1. So I go up 2 and then right 1. Then we're going to go ahead and highlight this right here. This is the point where they intersect. We're going to put our x value, which is 4, first, and then the y value, which is 1. And again, what you see in green, I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of this. What you see in green is what you have to write down on your sheet to prove that you understand how to graph it. So let's come down to here, and our ordered pair is going to be a set of parentheses. You can go shift 9, and then I'm going to put in 4 for my x value. If you remember your ABCs in kindergarten, x comes before y, so that's what we do in math as well. And then my y value is 1, and then shift 0 to close the parentheses, and we'll submit the answer, and we're good to go. And that's it.